Alrighty, round one. A little bit awkward hand here. I have two off-color mana sources for our Skymark Rock and our Metropolis Sprite. We have 7 ways to get a blue source. Not sure if that's satisfactory enough. We are on the draw. I feel like we can do better than this. Have to take a peek at my deck real quick. I guess it should be noted we can play the Tide Drinker. Prism would be a good top deck. So really we have, what, 5, 6, 7. We only have like 7 things we could draw that make this hand better. A little bit awkward. I think we're going to mull it. I mean, it's a little bit top heavy, and we don't have the right resources. I think it's a little bit too dangerous, so we'll try and do better. See if we can. Eek. Well, certainly isn't better, but at least we can play this. Potentially play this or this if we get one of our other colors. Not great, but I'm going to try it. Hopefully this Avenging Arrow is important. At the very least, this hand is a good distribution of spells to land. And that could potentially help. That was a good draw. Looks like we're playing against Naya. No 3-drop. Ooh, Protect and Serve's good. Let's get our Shambler out there. You know, that Ascended Lawmage couples pretty damn well with Sewer Shambler, I will say that. What do we got? Armory Guard? It's not a huge deal. Still waiting on that blue source. Alright. I'm not convinced an Armory Guard is worth an Avenging Arrow. I'm not convinced. It's only 2 damage. I'd rather save it for a bigger dude. But Greenside Watcher's not that big of a deal either. I'm going to wait on the Avenging Arrow. Ugh. Not ideal. Still waiting. Blue source is going to help us get some more cards. Yeah, once we get a blue source, I'm going to feel real good about this Sewer Shambler. Okay, that's not so bad. I can trade a Protect for an Ooze token, and I think I'm okay with that. Ooh, Tide Drinker's good too. Alright, let's drop this little fella. And actually we can do Protect plus Extort. Okay, so here's the thing. Here is the thing. I think if... He's got so many cards in hand. See, I want to block with the Tide Drinker and then Protect. And get the lifelink, but I also don't want to lose the Tide Drinker. I'd rather lose the Sewer Shambler, because then I can get on the Tide Drinker. Know what I mean? I mean, he almost clearly has... I mean, he's probably got Rubble Belt Maka or something. I guess it's better to trade off the Sewer Shambler. I need the Extort. I'm gonna need the Extort. I do want the lifelink, but I'm pretty much convinced he's got a trick of his own. And if he is going to use a trick, I'd like rather lose the Sewer Shambler. That's kind of the point of why I did this on the Sewer Shambler instead of the Tithe Drinker. Okay, so we did have the Robo Belt Maka, which means I did make the right choice. So I did like kinda 2-for-1 myself, but it's more like he 1.5'd me. He got rid of a Robo Belt Maka. I lost Protect and Serve and a Sewer Shambler, but now I can at least put this on the Tithe Drinker and feel a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, it's harsh. Can't do anything about it. I just really cannot find my blue source. All right. Wow, that was harsh. Yeah, I'm still in pretty big trouble. Unfortunately, went this whole game without a blue source, but I guess I knew my mana base was a little bit rocky. I just didn't realize it was this rocky. I think it's just a bad distribution. Just saw a bad distribution. Can't do anything about it. So I have to kill the ooze now. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm a little bit too far behind to possibly reconcile this game, but I'll at least play it out. We'll see what we can do. Can't even really do that very effectively. I don't know. I'm in bad shape. I am in bad shape. Now that's strange. So he still needs the ramp aspect of Greenside Watcher. That thing can at least, well, no, I guess it can't really block, can it? Well, we're not technically dead yet, and we can at least get a little more information out of him. Lobber Crew, hold the gates. Hold the gates. It's a fascinating main deck choice. Looks like White of Precinct 6 would be pretty damn good right now. 4-4 for 2. This guy's got some good spells, though. And we didn't, I mean, I'd say we're doing pretty good considering we haven't seen one of our main resources this entire game. Our opponent is 4 color, though? Is that right? Jeez. Alright, let's see what he's slamming at 7 mana. Well, we're definitely dead. Yeah. Alright, what? Hope he screws it up? I don't even think it's possible. Guess it is possible, but yeah. So, quickly died there. It was a little bit rough. Let's try this again. Alright, so pretty much just need to see blue source. Does this do anything? Not really that I can think of. Anything else? Did have 2 power guys. Guess Bane Alley looks a little bit better for that. So maybe let's put in the Black Guard because we saw Greenside Watcher and we saw Armory Guard. So we can at least lock down the ground a little bit. Maybe we take out the Raptor. Okay, let's try this again. Would like to play first. There we go. It's a hell of a hand. So I think we want to play, let me make sure, all of our 2-drops of importance contain black. So we want to play our swamp first. In case we top deck like a Tithe Drinker, it'll be better that we played the swamp first, or the plains, I guess, but just not the island first. I always like the 2-drop flyer followed by the Sewer Shambler. It always feels kind of better. Turn 2 Greenside Watcher with a gate. Pretty good, my friend. Pretty good. Next turn, we can do Prism and pump our Metropolis Sprite. So that's kind of good. Armory Guard's not a big deal. I really want to scavenge on this guy. This guy gets crazy good when you scavenge on him. It's still not quite worth it to attack in with Sewer Shambler. I don't think. The problem being he's going to have War Leader's Helix mana, which is kind of a big deal, you know? Let's play our Prism. Alright, let's just get in with the Sprite. Drop the Blackguard. And pass. Still has 4 mana. Still has War Leader's Helix mana. Okay, now he doesn't. So I guess if he attacks, which he did not. Okay. I feel like... Well, now I feel like playing the Spy. You know? I can also play the Commando, but Commando can't really... I guess Commando can attack in with the Protect and Serve, but... Feels a bit weird. Guess we do the evasive guy. Pump the Sprite. Get in for 2. Have a good blocker. Yeah, let's do that. I like it. Let's mill him a little bit here. Maybe we'll hit 11 again. Just 2. Man, I kind of wish he would have drawn Hold the Gates since... Well, I guess his guys would have been enormous, but we still have the lockdown on him, you know? Still don't quite feel like attacking him with Sewer Shambler. I'd rather have it as a blocker. I can see the argument for it, but I might start attacking with it like next turn when I have the mana, but I've still got like good resources for my mana, you know. I basically I want him to play. Wow, that's another one, huh? It's pretty good. All right, let's get in with our flyers, and then I'll probably play another Sewer Shambler. Actually, let's get in with our Sewer Shambler too, and I'll just find a good opportunity to use it. Keep in mind, I can also protect from War Leader's Helix at this point, but let's just play the Sewer Shambler for now. If I get another mana, I can actually Sewer Shambler and still leave up Protect, and then I'll feel really good, because then I can Scavenge, and he can War Leader's Helix, and then I'm protected, and then I get in for like 1,000,000 damage. So that's like where I'd like to be. But right now I can just, yeah, alright. What are we dropping? Molten? Molten's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's annoying, but it's not like, yeah, that's not that bad. Steals at what? Shambler? Yeah, doesn't matter. This attack isn't that big of a deal. Wait, I take 8, 10. Or I can protect myself. I guess screw it. I'd rather save myself 6 damage and not have the Blackguard. He's tapped out too, so now I can get Balustrade Spy out of War Leader's Helix, which makes sense to me. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I understand the argument doing it on the Sprite because I can pump it just like mad. I can pump it 2 extra times, which is relevant, but I want to stay out of War Leader's Helix. I mean, we got him on a 2-turn clock here. So he's got to deal with these flyers. Otherwise, I think I could. Trying to think. I think I can actually kill him with just the Sprite next turn if he has the answer for the Spy. Protect plus triple pump. Which is actually kind of cool that Protect works well alongside Metropolis Sprite. Do I want to take 8? Or do I want to just trade off the green side Watcher? It's a legit question. Let's go in damage protection mode here. Alright, hopefully the Protect is what's going to get us here. Yeah, so now I can actually, well, let's just swing, because we do have lethal. I mean, I could do the Sewer Shambler, but let's see what he's got. Okay, let me think. So he punishes, I protect, pump 2 additional times. I don't even have to. Alright, let's just do protect. Yeah, I think that's lethal. Alright, sweet. Got game 2. It's a tough match. Still, surprisingly, Banally Blackguard did about as much as I wanted him to. Why am I playing the Blackguard? I should just be playing the Pegasus. That makes 100 times more sense. Get another evasive attacker. I don't know what I was thinking on that one. I think I just forgot about the Pegasus. So if you leave a comment on that, yes, should have just done the Pegasus. Although black is deeper color. I could see actually Riot Control being decent, but probably unnecessary. He's got some good removal in there. I think I'm okay. Let's just do this again. This is a little bit of an awkward hand, but I like it enough. I really hate keeping 5 landers, but I think I'm going to make an exception for this hand because I like our 2 and 3 drop. We could potentially draw hot. I really hate keeping 5 landers, but because they're always risky. If like I've said it before, the risk is I flood early or I flood mid game. Both are just devastating. But if I can draw like a string of 3 good cards right here in the beginning, it might be enough to put it away. But yes, this is definitely a risky keep. Much, much better on the draw. Yeah. Off to a bad drawing start. As long as the second one's not a land, please, please, please don't be a land. Ugh, devastating. Okay. Hand got bad. Hand got real bad. Alright, hold the gates. Could be worse. Not a land, thank God. That's a good draw. Now that is a mighty, mighty draw there. Okay. It's actually kind of good too. So now I can do inspiration or protect. We can attack in here. All right. Okay. Good. I feel okay. Hopefully this inspiration draws us like a warped physique, draws us a far and away. That would really, really warp this game. Ooh, Maze Behemoth is way good. Especially with Vigilance and bigger. Alright, let's get a removal spell off this inspiration. That's not quite removal. What do you got for me? Pet? Pet's actually not so bad. Three cards left in our opponent's hand. I think we gotta dish as much damage out as we can. At the same time, I would like this prism, but I also want to extort off of it. All sorts of things going through my mind right now. Let's do the pet. Can also do protect and serve, but I can't kill the Maze Behemoth. Let's just play the pet. And then pump the sprite. Although I can see the argument for the prism. I'd rather extort off of it, I think. Here's the thing. If he attacks us both, I can easily trade with the Greenside Watcher, or I'll still chump the Maze Behemoth, even though I'm taking 4 trample. Because then I can at least scavenge onto something. He'll leave up the removal in response, and then I can protect again. So at least the guy gets huge. Primordial again? Oh, Knightly Valor. That's really good too. Alright, well now we're definitely just blocking the Greenside Watcher. Taking 5. It's got a lot of damage on the backswing, huh? Alright. Not sure I have options here. Ooh, Cinder Law Mage isn't bad. Let's do the Law Mage and leave up serve. I like that a lot. Then I guess I'm not extorting on anything. That's okay. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to do it. That's tough. I guess I can, alternatively, I can Prism and I can still leave up serve if he goes for lethal, but see the problem, he's got Helix and he's got Punish. Yeah, let's do the Law Mage. Leave up the serve. It's really not that great. I guess I could kill the knight if I had to. It's a tough spot. Could really use a removal spell. I mean, I can kill him next turn with the Protect and Serve. But he's got so many ways to kill me this turn. That's the real issue. All right, well, let's just serve it. Too many ways to kill me. Wish I could extort off that too. Taking 6. I guess I forgot about the Sewer Shambler, which I still have. Punish is so good. Let's see if I can, ugh, God, that's so good. That is really, really good. I gotta do some math now. Yeah. Give me something here, baby. That's not quite good enough. All right. Let me do some math. Play Prism. Shambler this becomes 3 power, 4 toughness. So I could pump it 3 more times, including the Prism. So 9 I can do. It's not really enough, is it? And I'm at 4. God. Let's play the Prism without tapping a blue. That's pretty good. So if I Sewer Shambler on the Metropolis Sprite, that's 3, 6, 7, 8 is all I can do. And he kills me. Guess we do the rock. Can't attack in. I don't even know if I can live. That was tough. I think I'm actually dead, but that's okay. I tried. I guess I shouldn't have kept the 5-lander, but could have panned out the other way too. I could have drawn a couple spells and been fine. I mean, I surprisingly did okay considering my first 2 draws were lands, which I really needed those first 2 draws to be some action. But I knew going into it how risky that hand was, and I think my mana base was just flimsy enough where it was like I had to, which sucks really bad. But let me see what my best blocks are. I mean, clearly, I'm almost positive I'm dead, but I'm trying to think if there's any way I can survive this. Like, trade here. Jump here. Do this here. Do this here, still dead. Do this here, do those there, still dead. I have no means to get out of this, I'm almost positive. Man, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Tried. Came close. Didn't get there. That's alright. I tried. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.